Hello everybody and welcome. This is going to get real exciting real quickly. Loading into the Goblin Caves on a starter gear warrior. Great everything. This is a little bit of a revenge fantasy for all of you guys who have been farmed by super juiced people in the Goblin Caves. It's been a little frustrating lately. There's people just running around and, full epic and legendary gear, killing every player they can find, not even looting the corpses. I hear somebody fighting the centipede below us. What do we have here? Everybody watches. I missed this jump like 3 times. Where'd you go? There he is. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, so the most frustrating thing is the lack of skill expression when you're under-geared against somebody who's extremely well-geared. There's very little outplay potential. You can hit them 12 times, and they can hit you 4 times, and they're going to win that fight. Going to go ahead and top off here. This game is coming on the tail end of about an 8-game losing streak, where about half those matches I was run down by uber geared folks in the Goblin Caves, just trying to get a little scratch on my warrior. I paused several times during the course of this video to examine all of the great stuff we just got off of Shadow Sneak. So at this point, the adrenaline's starting to wear off, and I am now singularly focused on getting out. So I'm going to play pretty cautiously here. I'm going to be looking for portals. I am running the Weapons Master perk. I find that to be extremely useful in the Goblin Caves as a warrior, simply because, if you're coming in with base gear, you can pretty much pick up and use any good item you find. From throwing knives to Francesca axes to, class-only weapons that are normally prohibited from the fighter using it. So I've equipped this rapier. I'm not very good with this move set, so you'll see me miss quite a few headshots. I find that you got to aim a little high with the rapier to land headshots consistently. Dark and Darker is essentially a game of risk versus reward. We gamble every time we bring good gear into a raid, and I think there's something kind of inverted right now with the level of gear that's available and the average gear level of the players who are coming into Goblin Caves. There's very little risk for very consistent reward by bringing really good gear into the Goblin Caves and just killing every player in there and walking out with the best stuff that they were able to gather on your behalf, essentially. I don't know if there's a good fix for it. I mean, it seems counter to the game to restrict or put a gear score on raids, because that is how the end game for Dark and Darker is essentially the gear progression. So to limit what you can play with your gear doesn't seem like a good solution. But if you played Goblin Caves, in the last week, I'm sure you've encountered somebody on, normal mode. This is normal Goblin Caves. Somebody coming in with, yellow items, legendaries. I saw one guy with a named weapon. So I don't think those guys are making a gamble at all. I think their extraction is all but guaranteed. I find that they usually play around the guaranteed exit out of the hatch. And right here, I hear a portal open above me. You can see it shining through the floor just slightly, so I'm going over here to the ramp that comes up near the Goblin Shaman. I'm really not looking to take any fights right now. I'm just really looking to get out with this gear. And some goblins have a different idea. Yeah, but our rogue buddy's rapier makes short work of them. Even if I am terrible with it. And looking at this, I can open this portal and just probably tank one hit from this goblin. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it was cathartic.